Have you ever worked hard on something, put in hours of effort, and yet received no recognition or applause? It's frustrating, isn't it? Many of us put in countless hours and energy, whether it's at work, in relationships, or pursuing personal goals. But sometimes our efforts go unnoticed. The lack of recognition can make us feel invisible, like our hard work doesn't matter or isn't appreciated. But what if I told you that there's a better way to approach this, instead of seeking external validation or waiting for others to acknowledge your efforts? What if the secret to true fulfillment lies in self-respect and the satisfaction of doing the right thing, regardless of recognition? This is where Stoicism can offer us powerful insight. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, said, "Be satisfied with even the smallest progress, and treat the result as no small matter." In other words, true satisfaction comes from recognizing your own progress and valuing your effort, even when no one else does. If you've ever felt invisible or unappreciated, stay with me through this video. We'll explore how Stoicism teaches us to find fulfillment in our efforts, independent of applause or recognition. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can continue to learn how to navigate life's challenges with Stoic wisdom. We'll dive deep into how to shift your focus from external validation to internal satisfaction, and how to build resilience when recognition isn't forthcoming. Let's reflect on a powerful quote from Marcus Aurelius. "Be satisfied with even the smallest progress, and treat the result as no small matter." Marcus Aurelius in this quote. Marcus Aurelius offers a profound Stoic lesson. The value of your efforts isn't dependent on external recognition. In a world where accolades and recognition are often given to those who stand out the most, we may feel discouraged when our hard work goes unnoticed. But Marcus reminds us that even small progress is valuable and worthy of appreciation. When we measure our success solely by how others perceive us, we give away our power and our sense of self-worth. However, when we focus on the effort itself, the improvement we've made, and the consistency we've shown, we can find satisfaction, even if no one else sees it. This is the Stoic mindset, to take pride in doing what is right. Regardless of the outcome or recognition, think about the last time you worked hard on something and felt invisible or unappreciated. Could you find satisfaction in knowing that the effort itself mattered? Could you appreciate the progress you made, no matter how small? This shift in mindset is key to finding true fulfillment, and it's something Stoicism teaches us to embrace. Marcus Aurelius' quote, "Be satisfied with even the smallest progress, and treat the result as no small matter," is a powerful reminder that the value of our efforts is not determined by external recognition. In a world that often celebrates the loudest voices and the most visible achievements, it's easy to feel overlooked, especially when we put in effort and get little to no acknowledgement. But Stoicism offers us a different perspective. True satisfaction and fulfillment come from the effort itself, not from the applause or recognition of others. Consider this: how often do you seek recognition for the hard work you put in? Maybe it's at your job, in school, or even at home. We all crave validation to some extent. But what happens when that recognition doesn't come? We can become discouraged, frustrated, and even feel like our efforts don't matter. This is where the Stoic mindset helps us reframe our thinking. When we seek external validation, we make our sense of worth dependent on others' opinions. This is inherently unstable. One day we might be praised, and the next ignored. The Stoic solution is to shift the focus inward. Instead of waiting for someone else to affirm your efforts, find satisfaction in your own progress, the effort itself, the discipline, and the growth you've made. These are the things that truly matter. Think about your own life. What progress have you made recently? no matter how small, even if others don't recognize it. Can you still find fulfillment in the fact that you have grown, improved, or worked diligently toward a goal? It is also important to understand that not every effort needs to be recognized by others to have value. Stoicism teaches us that our worth doesn't come from the validation of others, but from doing what is right, putting in the effort, and being true to our values. So, when you feel invisible or unappreciated, remember that the work you do, the progress you make, and the effort you put in are significant, whether or not anyone notices. When you learn to derive satisfaction from your own actions and progress, you free yourself from the need for external approval, and this is where true peace and fulfillment lie. Now that we've reflected on how Stoicism encourages us to find fulfillment in progress no matter how small, let us explore some practical ways to internalize this mindset and accept that some efforts may never be recognized by others. 1. Focus on the process, not the outcome. In modern society, we're often conditioned to focus on the end result, the finished project, the promotion, the award. However, Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes not from external recognition, but from engaging fully in the process and doing our best regardless of the outcome. When we focus on the journey rather than the destination, we can find satisfaction in each step we take, no matter how small. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life meant focusing on what is within our control, which includes the effort we put into our actions, rather than the recognition we might receive. Ask yourself, can I find pride in doing my best, regardless of whether anyone else acknowledges it? The satisfaction of knowing that you gave your best effort is its own reward. 2. Celebrate small wins. One of the Stoic practices that can help us stay motivated and fulfilled is learning to celebrate small wins. Often, we get caught up in the idea that success only comes in large, noticeable achievements. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us that even the smallest progress is valuable. Take time to reflect on your achievements, even if they seem insignificant. If you've completed a difficult task, learned something new, or made progress toward a goal, acknowledge it. This doesn't mean seeking external validation. It means recognizing the value of the effort and progress you've made, independent of outside praise. For example, if you've been working on a personal project, celebrate the steps you've taken rather than waiting for the final outcome to bring you satisfaction. By acknowledging even small steps forward, you train your mind to find contentment in progress, not just perfection. 3. Find satisfaction in internal growth. Stoicism teaches that true growth happens internally, not externally. External rewards like praise, recognition, or promotion are fleeting, while the growth of our character, discipline, and resilience is lasting. By focusing on internal growth, you can find fulfillment in developing virtues like patience, diligence, and persistence. Even when your efforts go unnoticed by others, ask yourself, am I improving as a person? Even if no one else notices, growth isn't always about external accolades. It is about becoming a better version of yourself, living according to your values and staying committed to your goals, even when there's no applause. 4. Embrace the concept of amor fati, love of fate, another Stoic concept that can help you accept. Unrecognized effort is amor fati, or the love of fate. This principle teaches us to embrace whatever happens, whether it brings us recognition or not. When you accept that life will bring both visible and invisible challenges, you stop relying on recognition as your measure of success. Amor fati encourages us to love the journey, including the moments of hard work that go unnoticed. By accepting that some effort will never be recognized, we free ourselves from the need for external validation and learn to appreciate the inherent value in each task. It's not about being recognized. It's about loving the process and the growth that comes with it. 5. Take pride in your self-respect. The final key to accepting unrecognized effort is to cultivate self-respect. When you know that you are doing the right thing and giving your best effort, you build a sense of pride that comes from within. This internal sense of satisfaction can carry you through times when others don't notice your work or when you feel invisible. Self-respect is grounded in knowing that you are living with integrity, sticking to your values, and working hard toward your goals. Even if no one acknowledges your efforts, you can take pride in the fact that you are living authentically and staying true to your purpose. Your self-respect is not dependent on the recognition of others. It's built from within, by focusing on the process, celebrating the small wins, finding satisfaction in internal growth, embracing Amafati, and cultivating self-respect. You can find fulfillment in your efforts, regardless of whether anyone else notices. Stoicism teaches us that the true value of our efforts lies not in the applause we receive, but in the effort itself and the growth we experience. As we wrap up today's discussion, let us revisit the key message. The value of your efforts is not determined by external recognition, but by the satisfaction and growth you find in the process itself, in a world that often rewards visibility over hard work. Stoicism offers us a profound shift in perspective, one that teaches us to find fulfillment in progress, no matter how small, and to embrace the journey without waiting for external validation. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to be satisfied with even the smallest progress, and treat the result as no small matter, whether others see it or not. Your effort matters, it shapes who you are, and it moves you closer to your goals. When you learn to find satisfaction in the process and focus on your internal growth, you stop needing external recognition to feel fulfilled. Your worth and value come from within, grounded in your self-respect and your commitment to doing what is right. Regardless of who is watching, I encourage you today to take a moment and reflect. What small progress have you made recently, even if no one else noticed? How can you celebrate your efforts, regardless of external recognition? Thank you for joining me today. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to continue exploring Stoic wisdom and learning how to navigate life's challenges with resilience and inner peace. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you stay motivated when your efforts go unnoticed?